Brandon Ingram. You gotta send me a video of you clapping your ass cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Oiled up, red, bubble ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you took my bitch. Next thing is, I really want to fuck you. And I know it's a bubble ass. I know it's red. I'm finna gloss that bitch up for taking my bitch. My whole plan was to get rich and get this money, and I was gonna holler at Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Number one stunner. I finna show that chain off and everything like that. You got a dress and all kind of crazy. Man, you got it in a bonnet, man. You done took my whole man. That's what all niggas do in the streets. All niggas in the streets. You take our bitch, we fuck you. We fuck you in the ass cheek, nigga. So you gotta go ahead and give me that. You gotta give me that ass, boy. You gotta give me that ass, boy. I hate to say it, but that's just how it is. If you working at construction and it's your first job and you don't have a dad that did hardware, worked on cars and shit with you, you're gonna have a lot of problems when you get to construction site. You know what I'm saying? Because all them old heads expect you to know everything. They expect you to learn quick and learn fast. If not, they gonna feel like you holding them back or they doing your work. This how you get in fights with niggas. You know what I'm saying? You end up getting pushed to battles. What nigga? What you talking about? Old head? You get a fight with niggas. Not only that, they do this at the damn McDonald's and the Burger King. If it's your first job and you ain't worked nowhere, they be wanting you to learn everything real quick. They want you to flip them burgers fast. And if you like a slow learner like I am, it take you a little bit to like learn all the goddamn mechanisms. But people don't care about if you slow or you have a problem with your mind. They just want you to know. And if you too slow, you know what's gonna happen? The goddamn worker is gonna snitch on you the next day. They gonna call you, oh, we don't need you, you know what I'm saying? You're not up to par, you too slow, whatever, sorry. And if you got social anxiety, you have social awkwardness, people do not care about that, especially when it comes to working at a job place, a 9 to 5. They expect you to come to work, ready to work. They don't care about your mental illnesses. They don't care about your mental problems. A lot of people don't want to train you. They don't want to talk to you nice or sweet. They just be like, bro, you a grown man. You a grown woman. You need to get here and learn how to do your work. So if you have a mental block or a mental illness, it's going to be hard for you to get a job. That's why you see a lot of streamers and a lot of YouTubers, they're very smart or they're very have a good internet personality. Like Aiden, the Speed, and all them, Duke Dennis, whoever you could think of as a streamer, their job is streaming, right? That's what they was destined to do. They probably wouldn't work good at a 9 to 5 or a Burger King or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Speed working at a Burger King. He could probably do it, but he gonna be miserable and things like that. That's why his calling was streaming. So, you know what I mean? It's all about finding your purpose, but a lot of stuff like streaming and stuff is hard to do because it's fun. Now, Clav is a nutcase. He's insane. He's hardcore. He's crazy. I can relate to the crazy hardcore aspects. And I also relate to the fact when he talks about black pill, look mask, and how the world treats you by the way you look. And his extreme approach to fixing himself. Understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that because black people are sin in different ways. Our culture is different. I told you about that. But a lot of people say, man, how could you like Clav or how could you talk about he's racist? Let me tell you something that you don't know, bro. 90% of white people in America have a racist parent or a racist grandparent. 90% is up that high. Feel what I'm saying? And you can see that in comment sections, whatever the case may be, where they get to be free and talk about it, bro. Like it comes out during comment sections when you date and stuff like that. So Clavicular is trying to get clicks. He said he wants clicks. He do anything by any means. I'm gonna break down 4 types of white people that exist to this very day, but it just manifests in different ways because of a time period. I'm gonna use 12 Years a Slave. In the movie 12 Years a Slave, you had Michael Fassbender. He was extremely racist. He was very hardcore. He's that type that will hang you. Then you got the white dude that was played by Benedict Cumberbatch, who seemed like a nice man. He was sweet. He treated black people with respect, but he still was a slave master. You might think, well, he's a good slave master. He took that girl away from her kids. Even though he felt bad about it, he still went through with it. Feel what I'm saying? Even though he treated them with a little bit more humanity, he still was a slave owner. He believed of black people as property. He used them as cattle. You know what I'm saying? Even though he just treated them better. It'd be like a farmer treating their cows, whatever the case may be, sweet or whatever the case may be. Then you got the third type of white person who will help you. They talk to you nice. They tell you their history, everything like that. They smile in your face. This is a lot of white people nowadays. They smile in your face, right? This is the third one that snitched on Solomon. He was a slave like Solomon, and he got himself in a predicament to pay off his debts. He was healing Solomon. He talked about his past and everything. He listened to Solomon. Then Solomon told him, can you help me? I'm going to try to escape. He broke it down how he was going to escape and everything. The white man did all this, say he was going to help Solomon, and snitched on Solomon. That's the third white dude. And then the fourth white dude, which is the one that all white people gonna try to claim they is, Brad Pitt. He believes that black people should be treated with respect. He believes that they are not property. He believes that they always had their own rights and they should have been treated humane. He helped Solomon. Even though he put himself on the line, he put his own ass on the line, he helped Solomon. That's few white people. Every white person gonna say they like Brad Pitt's character, you know what I'm saying? But really, they like the dude that tricked him, you know what I'm saying? The one that listened to his story and that snitched on him, that's actually majority of white people, you know what I mean? Which is, to the naked eye, when you work with these people, you will never know, you will never see this happening until something arises where they have to rat you out, and they will do it with no cause. Feel what I'm saying? I broke it down. They exist to this day, but I had to use a movie for you to understand the mindset.